Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. Facebook, business Facebook page, Tailor Made Training for You. My private groups, FIMP, 50 and over. YouTube, Gwen's Boys Mindset. Good afternoon, everybody. It's about 1:06, and I am officially live right now. So, for those who are tuning in or who will tune in later, I want to appreciate you for tuning in. Y'all support a brother, man. Brother trying to do some positive things, man. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Wins Boys Mindset, please. I'm trying to grow this thing. New to this podcast thing, not new to making videos, but new to this podcast type deal. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to figure this thing out. Starting on tomorrow, I have my first guest, which will be Brandon Lantley. We'll be discussing about letting things go. Tomorrow it'll be around about 3:30, something like that. And then next week I'm gonna have a couple more guests on because it's all about. I really want female guests on the podcast. If you're a female and you would want to be a guest on this podcast, please by all means reach out. Because it's good having perspective from both different sides. And the more we talk and communicate, the better we can actually understand each other. But we have to communicate and talk with no judgments. As long as we talk with judgments, there will be no understanding, there will be no comprehension, and we can't get better as people, men and women. So for everybody that's tuning in, thank you. Thank you for tuning in. This is the No Judgment Zone with your host, me, Sean Taylor, discussing topics with no judgments. Today's topic, don't you get too comfortable. Don't you get too comfortable. And a lot of us, we get comfortable. We like to get comfortable when everything's going good. You know what I'm saying? We get comfortable in our marriages. We get comfortable in our relationships, partnerships. We get comfortable in business. We get comfortable when it comes to our fitness journey. We just get comfortable. Why do we get comfortable? And see, once you get comfortable, you open the door to laziness. You start doing things half-ass. You kind of start going through the motions because you're comfortable. You can't get comfortable. My mother always told me that when you're in a relationship or, it was always relationship or partnerships. Because I already talked to you guys already about the difference between relationships and partnerships. And majority of y'all are in relationships. You're just in denial that you're in relationships. Because if that thing's an 80-20, that's a relationship, but it ain't no partnership. And, people always talk, you hear people talking about, 50-50, 50-50, 50-50. I'm like, okay, man, that's your man-made opinion. You stick to your man-made opinion. You know what I'm saying? I listened to Gwen for too many years and did things the opposite. So, dude, I'm on that partnership realm of things. I had plenty of war. I've had plenty of relationships. Don't want nothing like it. Don't want nothing that even smells or reeks of it. Relationships are nothing. Partnerships, now that's the shit. So that's my thought process. That's my experience. And please note, if I'm saying anything that you don't like, or if you're too dignified to hear a curse word here or there, by all means, tune out. I'm not gonna get offended because I don't wear my feelings at the tip of my nose. I don't have that sensitive thing. Just, I'm not cloaked in sensitivity. So I ain't built that way. You either like me, love me, or hate me. Pick a choice. I'm not going to lose no sleep over it. It is what it is. So, but that is my take on it. Some people are looking for dudes to take care of them. They can be a stay-at-home moms. They don't want to work or whatever. That's a relationship. You say what you want to. That's what you got. It ain't a partnership. It is not a part. You can mind screw yourself and believing that's a part. No, it is not. It is not. You know, you know, it is what it is. So, but yeah, getting too comfortable. We get too comfortable. Getting too comfortable breeds complacency. And once you get complacent, then you become lazy. Everything becomes lazy. The conversations you having with the other person is lazy. The sex is mediocre at best, lazy. Everything, what you do, lazy. There are no more greetings when the man comes home from working, lazy. When you get up, you act like you act like everything in your body hurts every time that you get up, like you 95 years old, but you young as just lazy. Everything is lazy, unless it's something that you want to do. You ever been with people that it's lazy unless they want to do something? It's all good as long as it's convenient for them to do something. Just lazy, man. Lazy in your understanding, lazy in your communication, lazy in your comprehension, just lazy. And then you get lazy and let your body slide because you just don't care. What I don't understand is a person can go and they can clock in on a job every day, 9 to 5, even do overtime, but then again, turn around and just let their body slide. Let your body go. I heard a dude talking about cultivating and, it's a man's job to do this and do that. And the brother was right. But he can't make that person take care of their body if they don't want to. Just can't. Can't cultivate that, brother. I mean, just FYI, you cannot do that. Because if a person wants to exercise and take care of their body, they're going to do it. I've been with people in the past and they used to work out and, work out. We used to work out together. That's a good partnership to have, is somebody you work out with. And then you're no longer with that person. You see that person and then they're a shell of their former self. And you kind of wonder, scratch your head like, that person was just working out because they was with me. They ain't working out no more. So they totally let themselves go. You have to exercise for yourself first. You have to take care of your body for yourself first. You got to eat right for yourself first. If you're doing it for any other reason, it's not going to last long. The minute something goes wrong, you're going to go left. It's not going to last. You have to do it for yourself. It's called self-love. You have to take care of your body, people. You got to. When you get too comfortable, and I tell clients all the time, once they start looking good, body start looking tight, things are lifted up, they looking good naked, they looking good in their clothes, start feeling themselves. I'm like, don't ever get comfortable. Don't ever get comfortable. When you get comfortable, you about to mess up. When you get comfortable, you feel as if you can splurge more. When you get comfortable more, your 5 days a week go down to 3. Then it go down to 2. When you get comfortable, you're just doing what you want to do. And then you right back in the boat that you were in. You done gained all the weight back. Or you're looking worse than you did before. Never get too comfortable. Never get too comfortable when you're with somebody. If you got a man or woman thinking that, hey, and this is real. Now, a lot of people are not going to like this. But some people are built a certain way. This is true. Not every person, not every man or every woman is going to accept you for how your physical appearance looks. A lot of people don't want to talk about that. You got some people out there, once you let your body slide, they start sliding out the door. You can never get too comfortable. You can never get too comfortable in thinking that a person is always going to be there for you. Never get too comfortable. See, when you force yourself not to get too comfortable and to never get too comfortable, you stay on top of your game. I love being on edge. I don't never want to get too comfortable. I want more. I want to strive for more. I want to hustle more. I'm hungry for more. I'm not content. So I'm never going to be comfortable. I'm going to make myself on purpose. I love being uncomfortable on purpose because it keeps me razor sharp and it keeps me laser focused by forcing myself to be uncomfortable all the time. I like uncomfortable situations and circumstances. I like that. I like that. It's going to constantly challenge me. I don't never want to get too comfortable in no situation. I don't want to get too comfortable with nobody. So I can stay on top of my stuff. I want to, because by forcing myself to be uncomfortable, I'm always self-aware. I'm self-aware of my surroundings. I suffer with PTSD. I was in the military. I suffer with PTSD. I never sit with my back against any door. Any person who's been in the military and suffer with PTSD, they won't sit with their back against the door. I'm going to always I'm observant of all my surroundings. People think, oh, you checking out people. No, fool. I got PTSD. If something was to happen, I'm going to be the dude to get us out of this situation. While you ain't being self-aware at all. It's called self-awareness. Being on, you got to be self-awareness of life. You have to have self-awareness in this life. A lot of people just walk around in life, and I'm just paraphrasing. I'm using an analogy. People walk around in life with no self-awareness with their phones in their hands. In their marriage with their phones in their hands. At work with their phones in their hands. Walking across the street with their phones in their hands. They just have no self-awareness about what's going on in their relationship, their marriage, with their man, their woman, their family, on the job, in business. They constantly got their phone in their hands. They're so worried about that phone in their hand, they don't see anything what's going on around them. And that's how people actually walk around in life. They are unaware of things that's going on around them. They are dropping the ball because they're too comfortable. And they feel as if, you know what? I don't have to stay focused on this, that, and that. I don't have to have no self-awareness around. You always have to have keen self-awareness all the time. Don't get too comfortable. Please don't get too comfortable in that relationship thinking that dude is always going to be there. I heard a pastor say years ago, you can't even get comfortable in your own marriage. See, these relationships, partnerships, and marriages, it's work. And if you ain't got a hustler's mentality to work on your relationship, your marriage, and be there for your man and be there for your woman, it's not going to work. I'm telling you. Nobody ain't going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you, it is not going to work. If you with the opposite sex, you better be on top of your game. You got to be hustling. You got to be working continuously at that thing. Because if you're not hustling in your relationship, your partnership, if you're not hustling, you're going to get complacent. And you're going to start having half-ass sex, doing half-ass maneuvers. He the first person to leave home, last person to get off work. You don't even greet that dude at the door. But you want all these things. You want all the bells and whistles. You can't even greet that dude at the door. That dude come home from working like 12, 14 hours. You ain't even got a meal for that dude. Don't worry about it. The cleanup woman gonna take care of him. Oh, she gonna get him eventually. Because you dropping the ball on your job. That dude got to put in an appointment to have sex with you. He your man, but he is asking you for sex. She your woman, because hey, hold up, slow down. Women go through this too with men. She your woman, and she got to ask you for sex. She got to put an appointment time with you to have sex. Hold on, you're sleeping in the bed every day with this woman, Monday through Sunday, and she got to put an appointment to have sex with you, bro? Don't worry, the cleanup man he gonna get her. Like Eddie Murphy said in Raw, Dexter St. Jock gonna get her. Dexter St. Jock gonna get her. You ain't heard that name in a minute in the clip. He'll get her. He gonna get her. It baffles me that people be in these relationships and they got to ask permission for sex. What? Huh? I'm so confused on that. Can somebody explain that one to me? I don't got it. That's one I just don't understand. You get home darn near 6, 7, 8 hours before him, and you ain't even got a food there for that dude. That dude got to go out and get his own food. How long you think that's gonna work? He got to come home for working all day. He got to come home and fix him. He got to go home and get in the kitchen, tired and all. He's got to cook him some food. Boy, the cleaner, eventually the cleanup woman gonna get him from you. I'm sorry. He gonna be gone. That ain't gonna last. He tired. He just ain't saying that to you. It's a matter of time. You're gonna be out there in the community market again. Don't worry. That community market is hard out there in them streets. Ask anybody who out there, they'll let you know, man, it's hard out there in them streets. You'll be out there again. And people get so comfortable in relationships, man, in marriage. They feel as if nobody ain't going nowhere. Please stop saying you don't need a man, and please stop saying you don't need a woman. God made man for woman and woman for man. Please stop saying that. Please, I beg of you, it would behoove you to stop saying that. You ain't gonna never get one. You're gonna get a dog, like Kevin Samuels says, and you gonna be all alone. That's what's gonna happen to you. Keep saying that. Keep saying that. Keep saying that negative stuff out your mouth. That's going to become your full-time reality. It is. It is. Keep saying it. Please keep saying it. Keep saying it. And all I'm going to be doing, I'm just going to be smirking like the butler in, what's that movie? The butler in Boomerang. That's all when people say stupid stuff, I just smirk like the butler in Boomerang. I'm constantly smirking. I am constantly smirking because I see the direction that dummy is headed down. You dumb. Stop saying that. Listen, man. Listen. I ain't ever gonna say I don't need a woman. Have I said that dumb stuff in the past? Yep. Men, we need women. Women, you need men. That's how the big man upstairs has ordained that thing. We need each other, man. Whether we want to admit it or not, you know. I don't know what the problem is admitting that, but we do. It's not meant for you to be alone. If that's the case, there wouldn't be no men. And if it was meant for men to be alone, there wouldn't be no women. If it was men, you just got to think outside the box on these things. But you can't get comfortable. Don't you get too comfortable. It's like the Lil Wayne said. The Lil Wayne song says it best. If you don't know what that song is, listen to that Lil Wayne song where it says, don't you get comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. See, people own their game in the beginning. But I also heard a pastor say years ago, you got to stay on top of that. Because that's how you got them. You got to stay on top of your game. And in fact, you got to step up your game. Don't you get too comfortable. You cannot get too comfortable. He in shape from top to bottom. You was in magnificent shape and you just don't care. She in shape from top to bottom. You was in shape, dude, but you done let yourself go from top to bottom. Don't you get too comfortable. We don't want to talk about that. Don't you get too comfortable. I'm just letting you know. Don't you get too comfortable. That's not gonna work, good people. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. And if that person been in fitness pretty much all their life, or been working out for years, and you didn't let yourself, that ain't gonna work. That ain't it. Don't you get too comfortable. I'm sorry. You got to step your game. Get on top of your game, man. And then don't have no attitude like, come on, man. Really? Really? Come on, man. You ain't even in a place of form and shape to be having no type of attitude. Step your game up, man. Step your game up. Don't you get too comfortable. Stop getting comfortable when it comes to taking care of your body just because you've reached a goal. You got to sustain that as a lifestyle. Or if you do not have that type of mentality, you are going to resort back to your old habits. You're going to have a relapse. You're going to have a food relapse. You're going to have an alcohol relapse. You're going to relapse because you've gotten too comfortable, and you're going to let your body go. You're going to let your body slide. Now look at you. Why? Because you've gotten too comfortable. You don't even tell that woman she look good no more. Because you got too comfortable. You don't text her throughout the day and be like, hey, baby, I just want to say I love you. You got too comfortable. You ain't doing it to him either. Because you got too comfortable. And don't get comfortable because of what's in your head. You got a mood or whatever. This thing, man, you got to stay on top of it every single day. It's work. It's work. If you don't have a hustler's mentality, a mentality that a relationship is hard work and I got to work at it every single day. I got to stay on top of my game. I can never, and it's okay to get tired. We get tired sometimes. Hell, I be so tired some days I fall asleep in my clothes. Wake up the next day, take a shower and keep it moving. You're going to be tired sometimes. But every day, keep not greeting that person when they come to the door. Keep not greeting them when they come home. See how long that works. I'm telling you, people, when people stop telling you and quick, these are the signs. I'm gonna tell you the signs, especially with men. Women, I'm gonna tell you the signs with us. When we stop talking to you about what we always talk to you about, that is not good. That ain't good. He begged you, babe, come to the gym with me. Begged you, babe, come to the gym with me. Babe, come to the gym with me. Come on, come work out, work. When he stops asking you, that ain't good. That ain't good. Vice versa when it comes to brothers, same thing when it comes to women. When she stop asking you, that ain't good. It ain't good. See, it goes both ways. See, I'm an equal opportunist here. I'm the Dave Chappelle in a way that I have no respect to person. I'm going to talk about everybody. I'm just not talking about men and our junk. I'm talking about women and y'all. So y'all may not agree with it. But I'm not trying to have an opinion battle with you. I'm only speaking facts. Now, everything I talk about, let me tell you something. Give me a disclaimer. A wise professor once said it. A man or woman's uneducated opinion is only as great as their knowledge is of the subject. I'm not going to talk about anything in any one of my segments that I have not experienced, that I have not gone through and overcame it, or currently going through. To talk about things that I'm not experienced, to give opinion on something that I haven't gone through, I have no knowledge of, I'm pretty much talking out of my behind. I'm not built that way. I'm talking to you about experiences. You can't get too comfortable with people, man. I don't care how long you've been with them. You can't get too comfortable. The cleanup man and the cleanup woman, they work 24/7. The cleanup woman and the cleanup man work 24/7. You got somebody out there good looking, fine, whatever you want to call it, and you didn't let yourself go. Man, you better stay on top of your job, man. How can you remotely think in your head that that's going to work and that's going to last? You losing, and you losing big because you got comfortable. You worrying about the wrong thing. What you need to be worrying about getting that doggone body right. What you need to be worrying about getting that weight off and getting that body fat down. You need to be worrying about that. If you focus more on that and stop having an attitude and act like somebody owes you something, maybe you could probably keep what you got. Don't get too comfortable. I'm telling you, don't you get too comfortable. I'm telling you, don't get too comfortable. Me and Gwen, which is my mother, had plenty of conversations about that comfort thing. She said that's a major problem with men and women. They be getting comfortable. They feel as if they can look any kind of way. And it's okay. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. Especially if he ain't dropped the ball on his job. That I'm telling you, that topsy-turvy, people, that don't work too much. I'm just trying to tell you, it's a setup. You setting yourself up. You didn't got too comfortable. You complacent. I'm telling you, don't you get too comfortable. Y'all better listen to the song. Don't you get too comfortable, man. Hey, man. Hey, I'm just saying. Unless he like it like that, don't you get too comfortable. I'm telling you. Unless he like it like that, don't you get too comfortable. I'm telling you. He gonna dot. That old hood. You don't dot that dope. You're going to dot that dope. Clean up, woman. I'm telling you, don't get too comfortable. It's like you can talk to that dude any type of way. Don't get too comfortable. Contrary to popular belief, some dudes okay with you talking like you a dude. But majority of them, they want the soft-spoken woman. They don't want they don't want you talking like, you a bruh. Don't you hey, I'm talking about you women who walk around here acting like boys. You women in a relationship, you got a man, but you talking, you a woman, but you talking to your man like you a dude. Don't you get too comfortable, especially you. Don't you get too comfortable. Because the clean-up woman, the soft-spoken woman, the sweet-talking woman, the nice woman, don't you get too comfortable. Don't you get too comfortable. I ain't going to get no comments on this podcast. But don't you get too comfortable. I ain't going to get no likes on this podcast, but it's okay. Yeah, the truth is never like. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. You women out here with these men and you got good dudes out here, stop acting like a boy. You a girl. You with a man. Stop acting like a boy. Tuck that penis back. You don't want that. Don't you get too comfortable. See, everything that you've always done don't work with everybody. Ooh. I get it. I get it. Women have to be strong. They're single. They're opinionated. No problem with that. They got a voice. Bro, I ain't got no problem with that. The problem comes is when you talking to that dude like you a dude. Don't you get too comfortable because that ain't gonna work. I'm just letting you know. It's like what's that thing called? It's like I got a glass. I don't know what that ball is. The genie said, I don't know what it is. A crystal ball. I can see into your future. I can see into your future. That ain't gonna work. That dude got, he may not got 1 foot out the door, but he got a little bit of it out there. Don't get too comfortable. It is nothing wrong with a woman being soft with her man. There's nothing wrong with that. For me, if I wanted to be with a dude, I'd just be with a dude. Ain't no sense me being with a woman talking like no dude. No, that ain't gonna work for me. I'm sorry, bruh. That ain't gonna work. That'll never work for Sean. It ain't never gonna work. But I work with people. I believe that I believe I'm a fair dude. I will work with you, but only for so long. And I see if I see you ain't trying to make no changes on purpose, I'm like, no, that ain't going nowhere. That ain't gonna work for me. You call it shallow, you call it what it is. I'm just being honest with myself because I ain't gonna play with people like that. I'm not gonna play with you like that. I'm just not. I'm just being honest. That is not gonna work for me. You talking to me like you a dude, that ain't gonna work, bro. And I'm saying, bruh, for the women who be talking like dudes. I'm calling you, bruh. But that's how you be talking. So don't get mad. Don't get upset, bruh. But that's how you talking to these men. Like you dudes. Who wants a dude? Who want to come home to some woman who is gorgeous, but then talking like a dude? That don't match. It ain't nothing like a soft-spoken woman, man. Shoot. Right here talking like a dude. A dude come home from work, he hungry or whatever, you ain't got nothing there for him, and you got a whole attitude. He ain't even seen you all that. Man, nobody want to deal with all that nonsense, man. You toxic. You got all that toxic energy going. Man, no. I rather went to a bar and drank and went someplace else dealing with that nonsense. What did I even come here for? Now I got to come here and deal with that? No. I'm sorry. That ain't going to work. You get too comfortable with people, man. You think they always going to be there. You got to work to keep people. You got to work to keep them. You got to work to keep them, man. You got to work to keep them. Some people bring in a whole past into a relationship. They treat people based off of what they went through, like they are the ones that did it to them, and then expect that person to stick around. You know what gives me pause? And sometimes I'm a little slow on catching on. But if everybody has left a person or left a certain individual, everybody left. They never did leave him, but everybody's left them. Like the old people used to say back in the day, something in the milk ain't clean. The other people ain't the problem. You are. You hard to deal with. Nobody wants to deal with all that stuff, man. Nobody want to fight all day and then have to come home and deal and fight through all your different personalities. You got a different personality on Monday. You got a different personality on Tuesday. You got a different personality on Wednesday. You got 2 different personalities going on Thursday. You got 3 different personalities going on Friday. You got 5 different personalities going on Saturday. Then you're back to 3 personalities on Saturday. You got so many different personalities. A person don't even know how to adjust. He can't understand you on this day because you different on Wednesday. He can't understand you on Thursday because you different on Friday. I mean, every day you're different, and the dude can't figure you out. I'm dealing with 7 or 14 different people in a week. That's hard to figure out. I can't even. I don't even know. I don't even know what to end or to begin. I'm confused. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable with that. That ain't it. That ain't gonna work. But then it slowly unravels of why you're by yourself. It slowly comes out. Be like, there it is right there. Okay. And boy, they think they're the best thing since sliced bread. No, your attitude is trash. Yeah, your energy is toxic, and that ain't gonna work. Sometimes, ironically, God, we are our own problem. But we ain't gonna be man enough or woman enough to admit that we're the problem. That's too much of a self-examination. It's too much self-examination. Too much accountability, huh? Too much like taking responsibility, huh? That you are the problem. All right, come on. All right, come on. That's what you tell him. All right, come on. Who wants that? I mean, seriously, who wants that? Who wants that? Who wants that lazy, mediocre, watered down, pathetic sex? Who wants that? Oh boy, I'm finna go there with him. Yep, I'm finna, whatever. Oral pleasure. Ooh. It's all right for him to do you, but you don't never want to do him. That ain't it, and that ain't gonna never work. That you gonna lose faster on that than anything else. That ain't never gonna work. Don't worry. The cleanup woman gonna just take care of it. Don't worry. The cleanup woman got you. She got your back. Don't worry. You ain't got to do it because you're going to halfway do it anyway. Don't worry. But it's all right for you to get it. But he darn near got to force you to do it, beg you to do it, get you drunk to do it, get you high to do it. Get you some, I don't know, some pills to do it. Wow. Just can't do it. And he got to ask. The worst thing a man got to do is ask for oral relations with him. It's the worst. It is the worst. It's the worst. You got too comfortable. That ain't it. That ain't gonna never work. Man, don't you get with somebody who's freaky, man, and you ain't built like that. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. People lazy. I'm good. I'm good with once every 2 weeks or once a month. I don't even know how people like that even live, but they out there in full-blown relationships, making appointments. Making a point, taking out their calendar book. Well, we're at October the 8th, 2021. I think today Friday, October the 8th. I think we can do December the 24th. Let me go ahead and write. Yeah. No. We could do 2 weeks from now. Okay, I'm gonna have sex 2 weeks from October the 8th. You got people who literally have a life, marriages just like that. The sex is dated. It's written down, the dates that they call it. Hey, man. To each his own. Sean can't roll like that. I'm sorry. I ain't even built that way. I ain't even finna play with you like that. I just can't do it. No. Your sex drive is a -1, and you get with somebody who's got a sex drive of 20. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work. That's never gonna work. That is never, ever going to work. You his woman, he your man, and you want that dude to be faithful on that nonsense that you delivering, that you dishing out, that you giving. that dude don't, he ain't Jesus. He don't walk on water. There's only so much temptation that brother gonna be able to fight off, and you ain't doing your job. Same thing with her brothers. Your woman got a high sex drive and she wants it all the time, and you in the bed with her 7 days a week, and she darn near begging you for it. Bro, how long you think that's gonna last? That is not gonna work. Going to work. Sorry about that. Somebody was calling people. That ain't gonna work. That will never, ever work. You have to be mindful of these things. Unless you want the cleanup man or the cleanup woman to take, because the cleanup man and cleanup woman don't mind. They don't even care if they even married. So if the cleanup woman or the cleanup man don't care if that your person you with married, they definitely don't care if it's your fiance. They definitely don't care if that's your girlfriend or boyfriend. Their green light's just on go. Don't worry, come over here. I got you. Because they're going to give them everywhere they want so they can just snuff them right from your behind. And you're going to be in that cold bed alone, all because you chose to have an attitude. You chose you just want to be right. You chose to carry your baggage or your past because that's more important than what you got in the present. Ain't never had a good man. Finally got one that care about your stinking behind. Finally treating you right. Trying to show you how what real women are treated. And you got your butt on the shows with all that attitude. That ain't gonna walk around like you special. Girl, you must be out your mind. There are better women. There's women that's better looking, better bodies, and soft spoken, and will treat him with much more respect. And you acting like you the prize with all that attitude. That ain't gonna work. Brothers, it goes for you too. It goes for you too. That is not going to work. Understand that, feel that, get that. That ain't gonna work. You can't get too comfortable in these relationships, man. You can't get comfortable, man. You better be on you. You gotta be on your game. It's work, baby. It's work every day. There are no days off. So if you lazy, if you have a lazy mindset, a mediocre mindset, be by yourself. Get your little toys. Y'all know how you do. Get your little toys, your silver bullets or whatever. All the stuff. Get your bees, whatever you got to get to please yourself. But just don't get involved with somebody else. Be by yourself because that's the only thing that's going to work for you. Being by yourself is the only thing that's going to deal with you. But don't get into no full-blown relationship with nobody. Causing somebody wasting their daggum time when they could be with somebody to give them everything that they need and want and desire. Don't do that. Don't waste. Don't be a manipulator of wasting other people's time. Please don't do that. Your head ain't right. You still carrying around stuff because you choose to let it go and you wanna cradle it and you wanna hold on to it. Oh, woe is me. I got treated wrong. This person did me wrong. Everybody cheated on me. Everybody lied on me. Blah 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 blah. Nobody loves me. Nobody accepts me for me. Well, be by yourself. Just be by yourself. And carry on the attitude that you living your best life by yourself. Oh, okay, okay, all right, okay, all right. How old is she? Wow. Age is still going up. It's not like every year the age is going backwards. See, you really got to think about this thing. What you're saying, your age is still going up. It's not going backwards. You ain't 21. But I digress. So my thing about it is you cannot be comfortable. Do not get comfortable. Being in levels of comfort is not your friend. That comfort zone is the setup zone. Comfort is going to set you up. It's setting you up. It's setting you up like a volleyball player. Bumps, like it's setting you getting set up. You're getting set up. You're getting set up. You about to lose this game because you've gotten too comfortable and complacent and you feel as if you ain't got to do certain things. No, the only way you don't have to do certain things is just being by yourself. And when you're by yourself, You ain't gotta do nothing. You ain't gotta cook for nobody. You ain't gotta break. You ain't gotta get sexy for nobody. You ain't gotta get romantic for nobody. You ain't gotta text nobody. Be like, hey, baby, how you day? I'm just thinking about you. Oh, I can't wait till you get home. You ain't gotta greet nobody at doors. You ain't gotta make sure there's a plate in the microwave for nobody. You can just be by yourself. Be by yourself if you lazy. Don't get involved with nobody because you are going to lose and you're going to take yourself through a whole lot of pain and unwanted hurt because you lazy. Lazy people need to be with either other lazy people or just by themselves. That's my best advice I can give you because lazy people, when your mindset is lazy and you with somebody with a mindset that's not lazy, that's not going to work too long. You're going to be the Elizabeth Taylor of relationships. Or the Taylor Swift of relationships. Oh, Sean, oh, y'all know I'm playing. Oh, I'm just playing. But it's truthful. You got to not have don't get in a relationship if you are lazy. Be by yourself if you are lazy. Get your toys or blow up dolls. Same thing for you fellas. If you're lazy, be by yourself, man. Be by yourself. Because the cleanup man or Dexter St. Jock's going to be all up on your girl. Be by yourself. Save yourself some grief. Be by yourself if you're lazy. If you're lazy in the sex department and you just live on that comfort zone thing, be by yourself. Don't get with nobody with a high sex drive. It's a setup. Don't do it. Stop it. This is like I said on yesterday. It takes too much trouble and energy and hard work to pretend to be something. That ain't you. You ain't about that life. Be by yourself. Get you some toys. Be by yourself. Just be by yourself. Be by yourself. Because you're going to end up by yourself eventually anyway. Because you're just lazy. You want to do what you want to do. It's all about you. It's all about, oh, I done been through, this and that, and I had to be strong. Well, you ain't got to be strong no more. The big man is just somebody you ain't got to be so strong no more, but you still want to hold on to that strength. Well, you know what? He threw you a life preserver. The big man threw you a life preserver, but you kind of just threw it back at him with your attitude and your mindset and your laziness and your being comfortable. Well, all right. Well, you know what? You deserve to drown. You're just gonna die alone because you're just lazy. My best advice for people who just like to live in comfort and laziness and mediocre, be by yourself. Be by yourself. I'm sorry. People don't want to take care of their bodies. Be by yourself. Please stop looking at people who are in tip-top shape and you don't do that. Stop it. Because if you ain't gonna keep that junk up, that's not gonna last. And you can't get mad at them. And this is the thing that baffles me about people. And I've had plenty of conversations over the years with women who get perturbed and beyond themselves, and men too as well. Because they be on me, they in shape. Blah, blah. Well, that person has always been in shape. Why did you even get with them person? Because you know that pressure is going to be there. That's pressure. Get you somebody who don't work out. You ain't got to worry about all that. Don't get with somebody who's been competing in bodybuilding competition and working out since he came in the mama's womb. Leave them people alone, man, because you go. It's a setup. You ain't about that life. Don't do that. Don't do that. You like sitting on the couch eating donuts and bonbons and buckets of ice cream and fried chicken and every day and not doing nothing. You like clogged arteries and having 3-4 chins and 20 necks and quadruples and stuff. You don't get what, don't leave them people in the gym alone, man. You ain't about that. Leave them people alone. You ain't about that, because you ain't gonna be working out 5-6 days a week. You ain't gonna be doing that. You ain't gonna be eating no chicken and broccoli and not drinking throughout the week, and and just having 2 cheat days out of 7 days and drinking water all the time. You ain't about, man. Leave them people alone, man, because it's too much pressure. Because you gonna get comfortable with them, and they're gonna be looking at you real crazy after a while, like, what? Wait, I'm 220 pounds. You wait a minute. I'm 220 pounds of muscle. What is going on? That ain't gonna work. And why do you get mad? That's the part that blows my mind. And I've talked to women and like, sweetheart, let me tell you something. Did you not know that your husband always was like this? Was he like this when you met you 20 years ago? Yeah, he always been into working. Okay. How was you looking when you met him? Well, I was this and this, and I was all, So when did these changes occur? Well, after a while, you get happy. Boy, let me tell you something, man. That happy weight is a killer. Happy weight is a relationship killer. It's a killer. It's a killer. It will kill it. Man, you better stay on, man. Get in that gym. Get in that gym. Listen, little mama, get your butt in that gym. That, hey. Oh, we used to have a lot of sex. Now, now we don't, he be wanting it, and I don't be wanting it. He trying to work with you. You done gained the weight. He said, oh, baby, it's more than love. Da, 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 da. He trying to work with you. He always calls you beautiful, because even if you're 50 pounds, 60 pounds, 70 pounds over, he's trying to work with you. He's trying to encourage you. He's trying to be your cheerleader. He's been trying to lift you up. He's been trying to do this. He's been positive. He said, baby, come work out with me. Baby, I still love you. Stop putting yourself down. Baby, I got you. I got your back. I'm here to win it. He's doing everything, and you just stop caring. That ain't gonna work. He didn't try to be every superhero in the book. Batman, Superman, Incredible Hulk, Black Panther, Iron Man, Captain America, Robin. He didn't try to be everybody. The Incredible Hulk. He's tried to be everybody. And you still are too comfortable. You don't care. You caused this because you got too comfortable. It's a setup. Don't do it. Stop doing it. Don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable in that relationship. Be uncomfortable on purpose, because it's going to keep you on top of your game. You ain't got to walk around on eggshells. Just stay on top of your shit. Handle your shit. See, when you stay on top of your shit and you handle your shit, it's going to be, just stay on top of it. You show that person that you don't care and you don't give a damn, how you think that's going to work? For real. Seriously. You got these unrealistic expectations. First of all, you don't know how to manage your expectations. And when you don't know how to manage your expectations, it turns into paranoia, mistrust of yourself and other people. You got to manage your expectations first and foremost. Don't bite off more than you can chew. I would tell young ladies, I say, you don't get into these people. I mean, that's too much pressure you're putting on yourself if you're not going to stick with it. And some people like it like that, but some people don't. And you can't get mad at them because they like what they like. I don't understand. Why do people get mad at people because they like what they like? Why do people get perturbed with people because they like what they like? Why do people get disturbed and then they feel as all discombobulated because people like what they like? This people's choice to like what they like. I tell people all the time, if a person's been pretty much fit off all their life, they can pick and choose what they want to pick and choose. Don't get mad at that. How you gonna get mad at that? They look a certain way, they can pick and choose what they want. That's just how life is. What you want me to do about it? I don't make those rules. That's just how life is. It's called reality. You have to get out of your fantasy world. You can't want certain things that you ain't yourself. That is not going to work. Even the big man upstairs ain't gonna give you something that you're not yourself. What? What is wrong with people? What is wrong? Well, what is wrong with people? You get mad at fit people because they want other fit people? That's their right. That is their right, man. Don't get, people really get, I've had these conversations and consultations. I ain't asked for this information. They just give me. There's a lot of things I've heard over 20-something years, which is almost equivalent to over 8,000 and something days that I don't want to hear. There's more things that I know about people that I don't even want to know. I didn't even ask. It's in just volunteer information. And I'm like, what? And I don't want this information. It just comes. But then when I tell them, how can you get mad at them? Because you got too comfortable. You got comfortable and complacent, and you mad at them. Like, did they force you to get comfortable or complacent? Did they kidnap you and chain you to the door or the refrigerator and force down buckets of Edie's butter pecan ice cream down your throat? Did they force all the chips made in the world down your throat? Every French fry known to man down your throat? All the alcohol from Germany all the way to the United States down your throat? Did they force you to do that stuff? You made a conscious decision of not giving a damn, and now you mad at them. I don't understand people. Lord of mercy. I do not understand people. I do not understand their psyche and their mindset. I'm like, okay, if I mess up, that's on me. What about taking responsibility, accountability of where you are in the present and not getting mad at other people because they're not agreeing where you are in the present? And they have tried everything in the book. They've been every cheerleader and every superhero they could, and they is tired of you. They have tried to uplift you up. They've tried to support you, and you just kept not giving a damn and kept just dip. Okay, just because this person is supporting you and uplifting you and cheering you on, Let me tell you something, man. For me, it's hard for me to help people who ain't trying to help themselves. It gets old real quick. It gets old real fast. And now it's almost like this person is taking me being with them for granted. They pretty much taking my kindness for weakness. They're pretty much taking advantage of me. All right. This is not going to work. If you don't stop being comfortable, you're going to lose it all. Because you just don't care. You can't get mad at people because you gave up. You got too comfortable. You don't care. You do all the complaining every day, but you're not doing nothing about your situation. And you're mad at everybody else. You're mad at him. Bruh, she's tried to be every cheerleader for you. She's tried to lift you up, but you don't care. And you mad at her because you chose to be comfortable, brother, and you gave up and you let yourself go. Look, man, call a spade a spade. That's just simple truth, man. That's just simple truth. You can't get mad at people because of the stuff that you have done to yourself. You got too comfortable and you just became lazy and complacent, and you still not caring. Listen, I get depression and everything else, but just like my therapist told me, you cannot keep defending your excuses, Sean. Mm. Just because you got depression, just because you feel a certain way, just because you gotten too comfortable and complacent, you can't keep defending your excuses. At some point, you got to step up and be a woman about your bullshit. You got to take ownership and accountability of where you are, how you treat that dude, how you talk to that dude, how your attitude is all jacked up. Admit to them. Just admit that you're like, you know what? I gotta get my stuff together. Same thing for you, brother. Same thing goes for the men. You can't keep defending your excuses, man. You can't. When my therapist says, Sean, you can't keep defending your excuses, boy, that thing, I felt every syllable of that statement. I said, damn, defending your excuses. That's what people do. They defend their excuses. They defend their procrastination. They defend where their body's at. They defend being overweight. They defend being on simvastatin. They defend being on insulin. They defend being on heart medication. They defend not going to work out. They defend their excuses, and it never gets better. You are the creator, the author, the writer of your situation. You control the narrative, and you refuse to step out of being comfortable. As long as you stay in your comfort zone, you will have no growth. He is going to leave you. She is going to leave you. It is inevitable. As long as you step out and stay in that comfort zone of having that nasty attitude, bringing all that baggage of all what other men has done to you, treating him like he's the one that did those things, he gonna leave you. It's inevitable. She gonna leave you, bruh. It's inevitable. You got to get out of that comfort zone, and you got to stop defending them bullshit ass excuses that you've been carrying all these years. You ain't gotta listen to me. You ain't gotta listen to Sean. Don't worry about me. Forget about everything I just said in this segment. Keep doing what you want to. Keep doing what you want to. See if that works. If it hasn't worked in 1, 2, 3, 4 relationship, what you think is going to work in relationship number 5? You think something miraculous is going to happen? It's not people's responsibility to make miracles out of your bullshit. Let me retort. It is not people's responsibility to make miracles out of your bullshit. Take some ownership, lady. Take some ownership, man. Take responsibility. Make change. Stop defending your excuses and stop defending your procrastination. Stop defending your laziness. Stop defending being mediocre. Stop defending being comfortable. It's up to you, man. But I digress. Stop being comfortable, man. Stop being comfortable. But like I said, and like I always say, at the end of my segments, I'll start judging people once I'm perfect too. But since I'm in no danger of ever becoming perfect, you'll never have to worry about this brother ever judging you. See, everything I talk about, every subject, I've experienced it, been through it, or going through it. I can't tell you guys, I can't talk about something I haven't been through, people. It ain't raw. Ain't nothing written down. I ain't got no script. It's just straight off the dome of my experiences. That's just my take. These things are true that I talk about. Some of y'all are living it. You may suppress it. You may be in denial about it. Well, that's your reality. But unless you step out of that comfort zone, if you're involved with a man and you ain't got a good work ethic when it comes to being with him, you ain't got a good work ethic when it comes to the sex department, you ain't got a good work ethic when it comes to communication, how you talk to him, same thing with you, brothers. You ain't got a good work ethic when it comes to how you talk to her and how you treat her. You ain't got a good work ethic when it comes to the sex department and making sure that you please her first, opposed to please you fellas. God dang it, fellas. Your job, dudes, is to please your woman first, not once a week, every damn time that you get down there. Because if you're not pleasing her first, you a selfish ass lover. That's what you are. Fellas, your job is to please your woman first. Put the hard hat on, bruh. Put the work boots on, dude. Put the work belt on, bruh, and go to freaking work. Please her first every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Don't be selfish. Don't just get yours, dude, and just lay over and whatever. She gonna get tired of that at some point. Put her behind to sleep. Knock her ass out. That's just my advice. This is my advice, man. That's just my advice. Trust me. It works. Please your woman first all the time. Your primary mission in that sex department, you please her all the time. Please her, please her, please her, please her, please her, and please her again. Make her ass tap out. Please her, please her, please her, and please her some more. Trust me. Trust me. She'll be at work thinking about you. You'll be sitting there doing something next day. She'll just be looking at you different. Please her first all the time, throughout the duration of the process. Please her first. Please her first, and then go to work on it. Please her first every time. Don't be selfish, guys. Don't be selfish. This thing works both ways. My brothers, when it comes to that sex department, please your woman first, man. There's a lot of unsatisfied women out here. A lot. There's some women out here, contrary to popular belief, who has never had an orgasm in their life, don't even know what that feels like. And I'm not going to get into the squirt thing. That's another subject at another time. But my thing about it is, and fellas, I'm going to educate y'all. I'm going to teach you some things. But that's in another segment. But don't be a selfish lover. Don't be that. Don't be that dude. Don't be that guy. Do not be that guy. Please your woman first every damn time. It's your primary mission in the sex department. Trust me. It's your mission. If you choose to accept it. It's not impossible. You just got to take your time. It's not impossible, brothers. Take your time. She ain't going nowhere. She's right there with you. Take your time. Explore that body. Get to know that body. Take your time on your woman, bro. Trust me. Please her every single time. Get in that gym. It increases your libido. Start being active. It increases your libido. Take care of your body. It increases your libido. Watch what you're putting into your body. It increases your libido. Start working out. Fellas, start doing those legs. Fellas, start working on them damn chickens. It increases your libido. Think about it, fellas. Legs, lower region, increases circulation of blood flow. Y'all don't hear me, but that's another segment. Don't worry, I'm going to school you. I'm going to teach you some things, but you got to heed to it. Fellas, we all egotistical. Nobody can tell us nothing. It's like fellas trying to come and see me. Oh, Sean, I got it. But dude, you be asking me tips in the gym, but your belly is from here to Alaska, but you got it. You ain't got a damn thing. You got something. You got a belly like you about to have quadruplets. That's what you got. That's what you definitely got that, but you ain't got nothing. Fellas, we're very egotistical. We don't like nobody checking our ego, but I'm going to check it for you. Please her every single time. Don't be lazy in the sex department. Don't be lazy when it comes to her. Give her that work every time, bro. Take your time with it. Please her in every way. Please her orally, and please her with giving her that business. Know them areas, bro. Explore those areas till you get it. You get in one of those areas and she started looking like she about to have an out-of-body experience. Damn it, that's it. Stay there. Stay on it. And do it again, and do it again, and do it again, and do it again. Then give her that business. You feel me? You dig? That's what it's all about. Please your woman first every single time. Leave that lasting mental impression at the core of her cerebral. Bruh, Trust me. That shit works. But hey, you ain't got to take it from me. The hell do I know? I'm just trying to give you some advice. Don't get comfortable in how you giving her that business, bro. Never get comfortable. Stay on that job. Let her talk that trash and give her that business. Shut her up by giving her that business. Keep her quiet by giving her that business. Yeah. She'd be looking at you different. She'll forget everybody that she ever dated before you. Because ain't nobody remotely gonna come close. You know why? Because you take care of that business. But hey, man, I digress. I'll catch you guys on the flip, man. I got stuff to do, man. It's lunchtime. I'll grab something real quick. Y'all stay up. Y'all stay easy. I will catch y'all guys on the flip. And remember, I'll start judging people once I'm perfect. But since I'm in no danger of becoming perfect, I ain't judging you. Period. So sometime next week, we're going to have a whole conversation from top to bottom, just based off that 3-letter word, sex. I don't know why it's so taboo. I don't know why people get so uncomfortable about talking about food. That's how we got here. We adults. We're going to talk about it. But I'll catch you guys on the flip. Y'all stay up. Peace.